kit lens. Comes with every single camera that is beginner, mid, and yeah, that's about it. Beginner and mid. This thing comes with my Sony a6100. It's fantastic because it gives you the basic needs of a photographer slash videographer in terms of focal length and standard usage. Great for family photos, walking around the street or so. But then again, at one point you got to have that satisfaction because you already invested in a nice camera. It's the lens that's responsible for image quality in the gathering of the light, meaning, the blades that it can open widest. That way it can let light enter to the sensor. Very important. Now, if you have one lens that you can put into your APS-C camera, meaning your 1.6 camera, the sensor size, what would it be? Let's find out. Comes in the Sigma 16mm 1.4 contemporary lens. This lens is an E-mount specifically made for Sony, equivalent of 24mm if you put it into full frame, which is 35mm. So it really comes to like 24mm in APS-C sensors. It's still very wide though. Aperture range of f1.4 to f16. That is where you're paying this because you are getting an f1.4 lens, meaning it's very, very capable of shooting in a low light situation. And you see this cream bokeh, whatever you call that, that's the one. That's the one. It focuses on the subject, puts everything in the back, look like it's in a smoothie. Thick, creamy. It's very, very robust, guys. Weather sealed construction, and it has a 9-blade diaphragm, meaning it has that 9 thing that, you see what I'm saying. It's the thing that opens up and, but this is what we're using right now. It comes in a nice white box, as always. So I have used this before, so it's not going to be the actual one since we have been using this for a couple of weeks now, maybe a month. But comes in this nice shell, and this is our Sigma. You can see it's made in Japan, 16mm 1.4 DCN Sigma, made in Japan. Very, very good weight on this one, guys. I have installed this nice lens flare protection, or what they call a hood. I've always have one of these ever since I was in Canon. I use this in my 1740 24mm. I prefer to have this. I'm telling you right now, it has a very, very good weight in it versus the, kit lens. Also, I have added an ND filter in this thing since I'm mainly focused on photography on this device. So I have added in a Vario 2 to 467mm MMX ND filter. Basically what it does is you can rotate the outer layer and it gives you a different amount of neutral density filters in it, so it varies. I don't have to, switch on a ND4 to ND8 to ND16 to ND32 to 64. This is all in one. Maybe it's the lazy way, but they made it so simple that I loved it. Made by Jizikai. I got this in Amazon. Once again, 67mm. That's the filter size. Also, this is a chunky lens, guys. Built like a tank. There's a lot of weight in it. Did I mention that before? But this is metal right here. I can feel it. This is the focusing ring. It is buttery smooth, guys. I'm telling you right now. And what else can I say? It's Sigma. The autofocus on the Sony is catered on this one. And for the usage that I have not heard any bad motor or whizzing on the thing that has a lot of users raving about. But let's put this in our camera. This shot right now is the Sony 16mm to 50 OSS. What you're looking at right now is the kit lens for our A6100. What we got here is the Sigma 16mm 1.4 contemporary lens. I'll be frank with you. If I got one lens, which is basically what I'm doing, this is going to be glued on to my A6100. This lens is amazing. It doesn't have the image stabilization capability of the kit lens. However, I do not intend to use my A6100 a lot outside. Mainly, I've been using this thing for studio work and the gimbals. So other than that, this is going to be my main camera for the studio, and this would be its partner. I'm gonna give a vow for this too. In union of the sacrament, I'm gonna marry these two things. Yes. And we are back with the Sigma. You can tell the difference. You can see the difference with the combination that I stated, the ND filter and the lens. This is what we use now. This is our kit lens. And also, guys, I forgot to mention what comes with the Sigma box. It's a bunch of manuals and some warranty cards, I believe. So I got this in Adorama, which is amazing. The lens retails at $399 right now. With tax, you probably end up around $420 or $415, depending on the dealer that you're gonna buy it for. But when I got the Adorama, I was really hunting on this one. I was really patient, and I caught it at around $379 shipped. That was a deal like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and it's been amazing. It's my main driver here in the studio ever since podcast, video reviews, and all the stuff that we've been doing. Sigma is the main driver that we've been using. I mean, this lens is amazing. It's fast, it's quick, it adheres on the focusing, especially with the AI intelligence of the A6100. I mean, look at this. With the amount of light and focusing, Sigma catch up. I mean, who does that, man? And it follows. If that doesn't impress you, I don't know what. But this is not the kit lens. Specifically made though for E-mount for Sony. And it's made in Japan. Sigma has that reputation. And this is not the Cine series of the lenses. This is the contemporary one. I mean, this is the best bang for your buck. I mean, if you own an APS-C camera, especially in Sony a6000 series or the lineup, just get the 16mm and forget about it. Perfect for astrophotography, wide shots. I mean, very wide shots. If you have the A6600, perfect blog camera. I mean, you got the in-body image stabilization. Sigma, I would say, if I rate this would be easy 10. I don't hear any noise like what you're looking at right now. I got my shotgun mic here. Nothing. But once again, this is our main driver for the APS-C A6100. I got this 3 weeks ago, and I don't want to jump into real quick reviews until I tested it. But ever since I got it, I'm continually impressed with the focusing of the Sony and overall color tones, how quick it is. I got my Godox. I haven't reviewed this yet. Lowest setting, guys, lowest setting. You can see it here. 10%. This thing can go up to what? Highest of 100%. But since I got a 1.4 lens right here, I don't need to crank up that light. 10%. This thing will probably last me 5-10 years not using the full capability of the light or maximizing it because of this one. And color tone, amazing, amazing. You can see this. I don't need to be technical in this segment. There's a lot of great reviews out there, but this is my actual experience. Thanks for watching. Always remember, God is good all the time. Peace out.